Hello, it's Terri, Levine, the guru of coaching. We're on our 23rd tip of the 25 reasons that I've identified why people fail in coaching their clients. And this is going to tie very closely with the tip I gave you before. Just after really thinking about this, I really felt like you needed to hear a little bit more about this. You know, you're going to be in a specific niche. We talked about that last time, right? You're just coaching that niche. You're the expert at that niche. You're going to own it. You're going to claim it. You're going to study it. You're going to invest in the gurus in it. You know, if you want to be a coach to entrepreneurs like I am, hopefully you'll think about working with me. But if you want to be the best sales coach you can, you'll think about getting the best sales coach out there, whatever it might be. Here's the problem, and this is number 23. The coach really did not invest their time and their money into working with that kind of coach. And you know what's interesting? Sometimes coaches in the profession invest in coaches. Any coach. I'm not even talking about a guru type coach. Sometimes they don't. I find this fascinating. I've met so many coaches when I've spoken on different platforms, and in particular years ago, even with the ICF, and there were all these MCCs that I spoke to, which was the credential I held at the time also and later gave up. And I was talking to these coaches, and I was like, who's your coach? Like, oh, I don't need a coach. I'm an MCC. I'll have a coach my whole life. I have 4 of them right now. You know, coaches are what, for me, make my life easier, less effort, help me make a lot more money, help me get my message out, help me serve a lot more people. You know, I just can't imagine what life would be like without having those people in my life. Ever since I've had coaches in my life, I'm just so blessed. I was very fortunate. Many years ago, when I was in the art business, I have sort of an eclectic career, but coaching is my home. I was fortunate to be mentored by a woman that I would say was my first coach, and she didn't call herself a coach. Her name is Levine, and she was phenomenal. She gave me time and energy and effort, and all of those things have paid off big in my life. I mean, she made a huge impact in my life. So when I hear coaches don't have coaches, I don't get it. By the way, if you're not willing to make that investment, why the heck should somebody invest in you? This would be like me saying to you, you know what? I took this vitamin pill. It's the best vitamin in the world. It gave me more energy. It helped me, lose 20 pounds. Like, my hair that was thinning all came back. I lost, years off my face. I don't know, I'm making this stuff up. Do you want to buy it from me? You'd be like, yeah, that sounds great. Do you take it? When do you take it? Oh, I don't take it. Would you buy that for me? Hopefully not. Hopefully you see, no, Terri, I'm running. So here's my message to you. My message is, if you're not investing in the thing that you think is so freaking great, why should anybody else? I walk the talk. I make big investments in my coaches. And I would never imagine myself not doing that. I just cannot imagine that. I know it's not going to happen in my life experience. But if you are a coach and that's your profession and you don't think it's worth the investment, you're not really invested in this as a business. And that's fine. You want to play a little game or have a little hobby, that's great. Be honest about it. You're not invested. It's not a business. So what I'm saying to you is that you must invest in the guru in your niche. You just must. You must be, every time you're running ahead, you must hire somebody bigger and better than you that runs way faster. When I understood how to create $1 million, by the way, there's a real big difference. I understood to create $1 million in a business. That was great. There's a real big difference from, believe it or not, creating $1 million a year to $3 million a year, $3 million a year, $5 million, 5 to 10, let's just, you can take any numbers you want. There's a real difference. There's a mental difference, and there's also a knowledge and experience and action difference. I have coaches now, some of them, one of them is I'm going to guess he's probably worth billions of dollars. And I'm not joking around. He makes $100 million and more easily each and every year. And I just, we don't need to go into that. But the deal is, you've got to invest in the people running ahead of you. I don't invest in the people at my level. I invest in the top people that I can afford at the next level. So that's what I recommend for you. So I recommend you go out there and do and make sure that they're, your niche. Make absolutely sure if you're whatever you are, that's who you're running with. Okay? If you want to be the very best executive leadership coach in the world, I don't know who this is, but go research who that is right now and who gets paid top dollar for that, and who's in command for that and demand for that, who is known as the guru in that, and go hire them. I don't care what it costs you. I don't care if you have to take a home equity loan or a line of credit or help have some business partners come in or investors in your business. You better go do it. heed this, take it on. Yes, it's very similar to what I talked about in the last video, but it's taking it to another place. You've got to make the investment and be the real deal before you can say to a client, you should invest in me. But I don't even invest in a coach. Okay, please take the point and just know that what I'm sharing and what I'm saying is for your best interest. I don't have to be sitting here making these videos. Take a lot of time. They take a lot of time for me to come up with 25, to think about them, and then even to sit here delivering them. You know, it's a Saturday night, just so you know. There's stuff I could be doing. You're important to me. Please get the message. Thanks.